I'm the Sweaty.
Hi, I'm the Farmer, and today we're reacting to Bungie's Witch Queen Showcase.
Indeed, my friend. We are reacting to that.
But now that you're here with us, don't forget to subscribe. Click the little bell on the YouTube thing, and then leave a like and a comment.
Alright, do all those things. And yeah, we're here just waiting 2 minutes ago. This is the main game director of Destiny 2 and his assistant lead having a chat about the future of video games, and then we are all gonna be VR forever, right? Yes.
Not a chat, it looks very scripted. Yes.
So yeah, they memorize the thing. I like the passion of the developers. I like the old timey discussion. He's saying that everything. All right, why are you waiting? What are you expecting from the Witch Queen showcase reveal? What do you want?
To have witches and queens.
Witches and queens. All the witches and all the queenses.
Pretty much.
But beyond all the witches and the queenses, what do you want from Destiny 2? Do you want something from Destiny 2?
No.
No, you don't want anything from Destiny 2?
Not really.
Not really? Why not? Like, Destiny 3? You want Destiny 3?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yes, be honest, please. Crush my dreams.
Destiny 2 is a game that I don't care about.
Oh my god, there you go. And yet you are here with me, right? Yeah. So, and yet you play it once in a while.
Yeah, like many things in life that I do, I don't really care about.
My god, Lucho. So there is nothing that Destiny 2 can do for you to please you?
At this point?
Yes.
I think after having given it a try for years now.
4 years, something like that. 5 years? 7 years? Something like that?
I don't know, for many years.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that will make me say, yeah, Destiny 2 is now the game that I'll play forever.
My god. Not even like, oh, Destiny 2 is now the game that I play with friends and I'll come back. And
not at this point.
But it's a good game.
Am I saying it's a bad game?
No, you're not saying that it's a bad game or anything like that. It's just like...
And it's an okay game. It's fine.
It's fine. It's Lucho. Alright, we are on the 10 seconds. Let's do this. Here we go, my friend.
Welcome, Guardians.
Here we go.
This year, we're celebrating our journey with you, whether you joined us 30 years ago or if it just started today. This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is full of Destiny fans. Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in to play with their clan.
The team we have today is committed to relentlessly upgrading this game that we all love. We aren't happy with just another mission. Instead, we want to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage. We are
Presage was very
to delivering
cool.
the best mission content that you can play in any game with a friend and having the best feeling action game, period.
And this shows through in the passion that we see for Destiny 2. Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the Destiny community has grown by over 20 million new players, and it continues to grow faster than we ever could have predicted. We're grateful to be a part of this amazing growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny. You help make it better every year, and you are so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes at their desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life. It's a huge honor representing such an incredible team and introducing the next chapter of Destiny 2. So, without further ado, this is the Witch Queen.
The Witch Queen! Ooh, we have some jungles.
truth is a funny thing.
Oh my god.
Does it live in the world? Or in the mind?
Okay.
Is it constant? Or can it be bent? Who decides what is true? In this universe of light and dark, there is no greater power.
Oh my god, flying
Me, little lights. What is your truth now?
It's an odd voice for a Hive Queen to have.
Oh look, Hive ghosts. What? She made Hive ghosts? Jesus. Okay. February. All right.
Oh my god, James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we've faced yet.
7 years we've been building up to this moment, and she is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is. What we know about light
Do you like the
and darkness is
design?
proving to be
What happened?
way more complex than what we previously thought. There are so many lies,
Super dangerous.
that we're going to get to in the
Yeah.
Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins.
Well, she's
and we're
making
supporting it with the
Hive
best content
ghosts
that Destiny has to
in-
offer.
Definitely.
Now we have
We've got a
Hive
lot of
Guardians.
Awesome content to show today.
So
Oh
Let's
no,
start
thing.
with
so
serious
Oh, no.
scary.
Savathun's throne world. This is an uncharted wonderland of secrets and lies. It's this place that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic light-blessed world. She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks this dark, swampy underbelly with this lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left behind.
And throne worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, we have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians. and
Hive
they are the
Guardians,
backbone
new
of her
enemies.
New army.
We've talked a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen.
So how do you
gameplay.
kill the Hive Guardian? Kill the ghost? Maybe?
By shooting at them.
Savathun,
But should
the Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding.
that looks pretty.
Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. In her greatest trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource.
Wow.
The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
Oh wow. They have our powers? Yeah, effectively we have to kill their ghosts. As predicted.
I cannot wait just to reach out and just crush a Hive Ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new places. Like, the throne world, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet. So we
Lucent
need to find
Brood.
new weapons to match their power. The Glaive. I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
The glaive feels so good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast. It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're going to get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions.
I think it's an interesting idea. Well, yeah, the gameplay doesn't look that amazing to me.
Yes, weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Weapon craft.
Now, chasing weapons has been an integral part of the Destiny pursuit game since the beginning. And over the years,
more
deterministic
they're copying Warframe.
Think things like
they're becoming Warframe?
They're copying Warframe.
Allows the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
Witch Queen campaign. Okay.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe.
It's gonna be better than Shadowkeep.
Extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps when you step onto the Throne World for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2, God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you.
Okay, then it's not for me.
So, in addition to the classic normal mode,
come on,
Legendary
Lucho.
is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit harder and respawning is heavily restricted. So every battle is a gut punch. Every boss is a worthy adversary.
Legendary version of the campaign? Okay.
You might tap out, but if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny. And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition because you're going to get a Hive buddy to go up on the shelf with it.
Hive Design Ghost, all right. Ooh. Shiny Ghost, Shiny Hive Ghost for your shield. Is it a player? Why does it have like?
Wow, that was so cool.
Nuts.
I'm so excited for this one, and that's not even everything that's in there too.
I know, those are the hero items, and they're I think one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like this really perfect jumping point to enter the worlds that we build and actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is just, it's just a good feeling.
Will you pay for the collector's edition, Lucho?
Everything in there means something, and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
It depends if Dad plays music.
No.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Guardian.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced the Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall.
Okay.
The final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny 2, the final shape. It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes, and that
The
ride
final shape.
Not only is
It's
it
gonna be the square.
Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact.
No. What do you get when you combine a triangle
No, it's
with
the
a
square.
circle? Is it square?
No, it's the square.
Okay.
To survive the coming storm, the tower and the dreaming city must stand.
And this is this season.
We are surrounded. A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system. The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have.
Okay.
Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane and guide my people back to
me.
There is a malevolent force at work in this plane, Guardian.
More of this?
More Ascendant Plane.
Yeah.
I like this aesthetic.
Yeah, good for you. I hate that aesthetic. It's just everything is black.
You like the Taken.
I'm not talking now. It's just when the missions are full of that shit, it's very hard to play for me. So.
Okay.
If it's gonna be another season full of black and white enemies.
I guess that is going to be like a combination going into the Ascending Plane, which is the black and white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like that. Just what I told you.
Fair enough. Season of the Lost.
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since Shadowkeep. We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season.
Yeah.
One of the changes I'm most excited about are the updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story.
So they're gonna start with the update to the light classes.
And with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
But they didn't show what that means.
But the Hive God
It's
of War
like the similar
Zero
system to the
and has
Stasis.
Guardians and Mara and
That's
her
what they
subsets.
said, but they didn't show how
Yeah,
that
they
is
haven't
gonna be
shown it.
executed.
Before Zeburath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
I can tell you words, but
yeah.
And the ley lines are set in place.
It's an ancient awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant
I
Plane.
really fucking hated that aesthetic.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your
I don't like it. What do you want me to say?
Fair enough, and I'm gonna blame you.
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete without new exotics, and Season of the Lost features one once intended for
Oh,
all.
look. Purple pieces of plastic on you.
Let's take a moment to talk about trials. So Trials of Osiris is the end-game aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the anti-cheat software
BattleEye.
when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons and coolest armor in the game.
That's right. We're shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot, and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But Going Flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless Chest will still be the only place to earn adept Trials weapons and unique cosmetics. All right, so the next chapter in Destiny begins right after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Marisov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited crossplay is going live today.
And today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform from all over the world, playing together.
And crossplay is live today.
And others and their communities and those who are in need. It's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America, and our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
We don't just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
All right, they're patting themselves on the back because they have a bunch of charities they work with.
Because of those street tax deductibles.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Because of those street tax deductibles.
Correct.
This game is going to single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
What is this? The launch of Destiny 1? Or Destiny 2?
No.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Marathon. Yeah. So they didn't say about anything about new darkness subclass.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
How do you follow
The
that?
point is,
Wow. 30 years, and I remember when
Because
Halo first launched.
their birthday.
My friends and I completed the entire campaign.
and the point is,
point is their birthday.
Bungie had transformed console gaming
And I should care because
Yeah, it changed how we
I don't know.
too.
Do you enjoy some Bungie product in any time?
We had so much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something
you're asking me
special.
if
It's something worth
I enjoy a product.
So we're
Does it mean that I care about Bungie as a company?
Starting this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration in Destiny 2.
All right.
Free for all players, the 30th Anniversary Celebration will offer a new 6-player matchmade activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Loot Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1 weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare. It even has the Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration and Marathon.
So they're selling as stuff because they
the crown jewel of its weaponry is a
are
Destiny
30 years old?
Gallahorn
Correct.
is making its long-awaited debut in Destiny 2.
Okay.
We're going to take its iconic status to the next level. Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a functional, dart-firing Gallahorn. We'll have more on that soon.
And that's
I wonder
not
if this is
all.
the way
Here's a
they're
look at some
gonna
of the incredible loot
like
we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
expand the season for the other 3 months that they need before the expansion comes in.
Wow, Lorraine, I can't believe we're
I don't think so.
celebrating
This is just an
30th
event that is
anniversary.
happening.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert
So new
Storm,
dungeon on the
Pathways into
Cosmodrome.
Darkness, Marathon.
You have to buy it, I think? I don't know.
Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the
Yes,
works, of course,
buy our
as
shit.
always. But,
Yeah.
I mean, what do
Buy
we have?
your
We have the
shit. We
Fallen
have
Captain
merch.
statue, which is incredible.
And then we have
Looks
the
cool.
helmet,
It's cool
Celestial
merch.
Nighthawk
That thing is
helmet.
so cool.
Yeah, and my favorite, the Arcadia jump ship.
No?
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, really nostalgia of Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way that we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year
I don't really care about merch.
7-year
More merch.
of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
Yes, I get so many feelings from those boots.
You get light powers by wearing boots, my friend.
Thank you for being on this journey with us.
All right.
It started this year or 30
Is
years
that it?
ago.
We've just started
is that
talking about
it?
the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our definitively Destiny campaign, the glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival front and center to the Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark
They have to
saga,
close with a
and
tease
we're
of
so
something.
excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen,
Or
Lightfall,
not.
the final shape,
Final
and
shape.
beyond.
And the Witch Queen's gonna kick off another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us. But there's even more coming next year than just our new seasons.
So,
Okay.
not much.
The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
Are they selling the dungeons? I don't
Starting
understand
this
that.
December with our 30th
Yeah,
anniversary
that
event.
sounds
There will be a new piece
sketchy
of
as
raid or
fuck.
dungeon content in the game every 3 months. In 2022, we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons, meaning every week there will be new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and greatest content and raids and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of
Nah.
Destiny 2. Witch Queen pre-orders
I have a couple
are
examples in mind,
whenever
but
you play
okay.
Destiny. Crossplay is live on all devices, and Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you in game.
Alright, we have a little bit of gameplay. That looks cool. Swampy. Is it Chicago confirmed, maybe?
Is a funny thing. Who decides what is true? Tell me, little light.
Little light.
What is your truth now? The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. Prepare for what is inevitably to come.
That was your teaser. There you go.
There we go. Is that it? Is that it?
So.
Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. Alright.
It looks that way.
It looks like that is it. Alright. Lucho, so what do you think overall? And then we will check some notes that I took.
Overall?
Yeah.
It's like this is basically telling me it's more of the same Destiny 2.
More Destiny for Lucho.
Is it not?
Well, they changed stuff, which is good. Well, how
what
far
are they changing?
Alright. So let's go. Hive Ghost. Me?
Who gives a shit?
Alright. Enemies with light powers, like actual light subclasses.
That's just a power creep problem in the lore.
Okay, power creep problem in the lore.
It's just whatever is empowered by the light is so fucking powerful that the only thing that makes sense to fight is this yourself.
Fair enough. There we go. So power creep over enemies, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go. New weapons. The glaive melee thingy.
New weapons. Sure, they release new weapons all the time.
Well, new class of weapon to be exact. A new class.
The glaive looks interesting.
Yeah.
An idea.
Yeah.
The execution, as they showed, didn't look very. It looked very clunky.
Yeah, you had like with Bungie, you have to actually like play the thing to see how it feels, because sometimes some things from them feel a little bit clunky. That you're right there.
Some things it's giving them a lot of leeway.
Yeah, correct.
A lot of parts of Destiny 2 are clunky, and this glaive thing, it looked very very meh on the showcase.
Yeah.
But it's new. Benefit of the doubt doesn't. This is not what's gonna make me play Destiny 2. Sure,
right,
more weapons.
What about the weapon crafting?
They're copying Warframe.
Is that not good?
Yeah, no, that's good.
All right, there you go. They're learning from.
I don't know though. Like it sounds like it's gonna be a super grindy system.
Yeah,
so
this is the weird. Like this is the only system that changed the way that you play Destiny in some way, shape, or form, because we are being accustomed to like random rolls and grind for the thing. And if they're gonna give us another,
you think you're not gonna be playing for random rolls?
Who knows? Depending of how the weapon crafting.
They won't get rid of random rolls, dude.
All right.
That's the only thing that keeps the game alive.
So what do you think, that the weapon crafting will be like limited to like base stuff, or getting like base armor? I don't know. What do you think about it?
It's still gonna have random elements.
Even inside the weapon crafting, so you're still gonna have like a random weapon craft. So it's just gonna give you like kind of another path to target looting or something like that?
I don't know. It's still gonna have random parts of it.
All right.
So because the whole game survives based on the random.
All right. Okay.
You play Destiny 2 because it's random, not because you can get what you want first try.
Fair enough.
So they cannot get rid of that. That makes like no business.
Okay. February 22, 2022. February next year. So yeah, that's the release. What about the Witch Queen campaign? Do you think it'll be better than Shadowkeep?
Was Shadowkeep good?
Oh, better than Beyond Light, sorry.
Was Beyond Light good?
Meh. It was meh.
Exactly.
You think it's gonna be meh too?
Yep.
All right.
Like, why would you expect it to be better?
I don't know. Maybe they'll learn something.
I mean, they're perfectly serviceable campaigns.
You're right.
They're not like mind blowing.
Yeah. You're right. They're serviceable.
They're okay. Like they know that. I've never played a single campaign and said, "Oh, this I was completely unexpected. This blew my mind," or I moved to tears with the amazingness. No, it's fine. It's just, oh yeah, we are raiding the castle in the moon to fight the bad dudes that are scary.
Ooh, okay.
And then we went and killed them. Oh yeah, sure. It's fine. Like, that's again, for as much as people enjoy Destiny's lore, I don't think campaign storytelling is their strong suit.
Fair enough. Yeah, they're like fast food in that sense of like the campaigns are okay. They're not like
they're okay.
You're not satisfied, but yeah.
Again, the meat of the game is not the story.
Fair enough.
Like the meat of Destiny 2 is the
gameplay,
is the gambling machine at the core of the game.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so no new darkness subclass.
Sure, who cares?
Who cares? You don't care? A lot of people were expecting like a new darkness subclass.
Yeah, a lot of people are expecting the game to become amazing from night to day. So no.
All right. And the final shape, which according to Lucho is a square.
Because we have circles and triangles, so now we need squares.
We need squares, all right. So yeah, and it's supposed to be like the end of the light versus dark saga. What do you think they're gonna do after that? This is like two more years of expansion. So they will be finishing this in 2024, technically speaking.
That they will do the quiet versus loud saga.
The quiet versus loud saga. All right, you heard it here first. The quiet versus loud saga.
Or the shape versus the shapeless forms.
The shape versus the shape. All right.
Because we have had many shapes during the last couple of years.
All right, too many shapes. Tone down the shapes.
We have had triangles and circles, and we're now getting the square. So
that's it. We run out of shapes. All right. Season of the Lost.
What's even that?
Is this season, the new season?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
What's gonna be new? I have no idea.
So we're gonna go back to the Dreaming City and open.
Okay, hate that.
Pathways to Ascendant Plains. So going to Ascendant Plains.
I absolutely despise that.
He absolutely despises that, so that's a big no.
I hate that aesthetic. It's very annoying. It's very hard for me to play.
You hate the Taken and the Ascendant Plane?
Not the Taken. That Ascendant Plane aesthetic. So everything is fucking white and black.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I get it.
It's so. In my opinion, it's so poorly implemented in game.
Yeah.
It's such a pain to see things in game. Like, I remember Shattered Throne is the dungeon.
Yep, correct. Shattered Throne is the dungeon.
It's so freaking hard to see stuff.
But I think that's the intention.
To make it annoying to play?
To make it hard to see stuff, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a good game design decision.
For Destiny?
For any game.
Alright, fair enough.
like if it is hard for me to see what's happening on the screen, I know the intention that they're doing it with.
Yeah, to spook you or to take you by surprise. That's the intention.
Yeah, but it's not spooky. It's just annoying.
Fair enough.
Like the fact that I cannot see the enemies, it's not scaring me.
Okay.
It's making me say, I fucking hate this. Please give me a freaking flashlight or something. Put light, like it make contrast.
All right. Fair.
It's not a spooky, or do you get spooked? Like you go into that and you say, okay, this is giving me the scary feeling.
You have good scary
No,
feelings.
it's just annoying.
All right.
It just it's just, oh, I don't see where the enemies are coming from.
Fair.
That's not scary. That's just annoying when you're fighting.
Okay. Trial solo queue.
Sure, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, Destiny 2 PvP is a dumpster fire. Who cares?
Yes, it's still a dumpster fire. They tried to fix it with the new anti-cheat, but we'll see how that goes. No place is perfect.
We'll see what the anti-cheat does.
Yeah.
It's commendable that they're putting effort into it.
Crossplay is live today. So
good for them.
Good. That's a good thing. More players is always good for thing. Now we move to the 30 years celebration event, weird thing that I don't understand quite what they're gonna do, but it's supposed to have like a Dares of the Eternal 6-player activity for free for all players.
Yeah, the way that they worded that was very confusing. They implied that they were gonna sell dungeons.
Yeah, that they wanna sell a dungeon. That's if they do that, that's fucking horrible. Like, I'll actually quit the game. It's like if they're gonna start selling me dungeons, like piecemeal dungeons.
You won't quit the game.
I will, like, for pure principle of like not being predatory.
You have no principles. Shut up.
What?
You have no principles.
I did. I do. Sorry.
No, you don't.
I do. So if they're gonna do that, that's absolutely awful.
That's what they implied.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know for sure.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
We don't know, and also that's the implication of how things were.
Yeah, it could be like included if you have the deluxe edition of the expansion or whatever.
But even that, like the way that it was worded is that if you buy the deluxe expansion, like the deluxe, you will get access to this content.
No, but that would be on the Witch Queen expansion. They were talking about the Witch, but they were talking about a dungeon in this event, in the 30 years event, an exclusive dungeon for the 30 years event.
Okay, that's fine if it is just an event. Like if it is just a dungeon that is gonna be a real while the event is going on, sure, fine.
But they implied that they were gonna sell the access of that dungeon while it was available.
They imply that I think you're mixing two.
Yeah,
you are mixing two different things together.
No.
They implied that they were gonna sell dungeons when they were talking about the Witch Queen.
But they say the same on the 30 years anniversary.
No, they didn't.
All right.
I'm 100% sure they didn't.
All right, just watch the replay and tell me if I was wrong. They bring the legendary Galahorn exotic weapon.
Sure.
They promise another next year with the Witch Queen. They promise another revamp raid from Destiny 1.
Okay, because they're tired of thinking of new stuff.
Apparently, and and finally, yeah, the question of if they're selling the dungeons, the access to the dungeons with the deluxe edition, or it comes into the season pass, or we don't know.
That's what it was implied. I'm not super thrilled by the implications of the way that they
worded,
worded whatever they were trying to say. They will probably get some shit from it. I will probably see. We'll hopefully, not probably, but hopefully see some clarification from Bungie.
Hopefully we'll see some clarification from Bungie, because he actually sounded like they're gonna sell access to dungeons.
It did sound like that which is
just the worst thing that they can do.
They already do it with raids to some degree, and I strongly disagree with that.
Because
they're gated behind
the expansion.
Yeah,
fair.
And I kind of disagree with that because of the monetization model that Destiny 2 already has.
Correct.
Because you're paying for, basically you're paying them every 3 months to have access to stuff.
Correct.
On top of buying just the expansion.
Correct.
So out of principle, I already think that the monetization model is too aggressive.
Yeah, because they look like they're not if the dungeon thing is true, they look like they're just removing value from actually buying the season. So what is the point? And then everything is monetized, and then if you are able to sell access to one activity, one piece of content, and what is stopping you for doing it with everything? And then we just have a mobile game that just sells you pieces of the game one by one, which is the worst thing ever in terms of monetization.
It is the worst thing, but it's not really that far away from what they're doing now.
Yeah, they're treading the thin line of...
Yeah, they're walking a very dangerous line.
Yeah.
I'm not super comfortable. I've said it before. I don't like the way that their monetization works right now.
Yeah. They already got away with the transmog thingy. So, I don't know. I'm just sad that this is the very aggressive monetization path that they're going to take.
But that's just
speculation.
That we are giving to whatever they showcase today.
Yeah.
We'll have I'll still give them some benefit of that doubt.
Oh my God!
They will come out and say something, they will explain what they meant.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, then that I give them a week for them to come out and say, okay, this is what we actually mean.
Yes.
And this is how things are gonna actually work.
Yes.
Anything less than that is very shady. It's just very when people don't say something and they don't give you details because they know what they're doing is shady and they don't want to talk about it.
Exactly. Yeah. So if in a week they're not doing that, we know that they're gonna do
something shady.
The horrible thing of selling you pieces of the game, actually single out activities, which is just
So I really hope they come out and explain things better.
Yeah.
Right now, not looking good.
What I'm expecting is that if you buy the season content, you will still get the access to everything, right?
Yeah, but if you think about it, that's still selling you pieces of the game.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they're doing now. That's the monetization model right now, which is not good.
Very bad.
Yeah, which is not good, but at least it's manageable.
No. You're making excuses because you like it.
I know. It's just a bad monetization. Bad. It's just a bad monetization mode, but it could be worse.
That doesn't make that you should accept.
Fair enough. Yeah. You're right.
You have to be honest with yourself.
Yeah,
you play the game, you like Destiny 2 a lot. You're making excuses for a very aggressive monetization model.
You're right. So maybe if they're doing the shitty things, maybe it's gonna be the drop that or thing, the bucket behind just the transmog thingy that everybody hated.
We'll see. I really, I'm hopeful in this. I'm not hopeful. I'm just waiting for them to explain. That's all. That's all. I don't want to judge them now.
Yeah.
But it's not looking good now.
It's not looking good now.
So I just want to give them time to come out and straight up tell us what they actually mean, what they actually said on that showcase trailer thing.
Yeah, it's sad because it just leaves you with a sour taste in your mouth after watching the supposedly celebration and reveal and the thingy.
Yes.
But Bungie have been doing very shady things with their monetization, so remain vigilant, Guardians, I guess. That's anything else to add, my friend? Ah, yeah, I forgot the light subclasses overall beginning next year. What do you think about that?
I didn't think anything because they didn't show how it's gonna be made.
Yeah, we are I'm speculating there's gonna be like the darkness subclasses with charts and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's what you.
Or was that they implied that they're gonna be like
that's big tinfoil hat theory.
That's what I'm saying, but who knows? All right.
Is that like? But what you're saying is just that's what you think is gonna happen.
Yeah. So final thoughts.
We don't know.
Final thoughts.
It's fine. It's more Destiny. They didn't show anything that I thought was game change. You know?
Yeah.
So sure, it looks fine. If you care about Destiny lore, I can see why this is very exciting for you.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that they are gonna fall flat on their faces with the whole Witch Queen thing, because it has happened in the past.
Yes.
Osiris.
Yes.
They tried to use these big, quote-unquote, big lore characters.
Yeah.
And they fail at delivering what the community is expecting.
That is true.
Which is also a problem of expectations, to be fair.
Correct.
And this is Sawatune. Part of me, I hope the best, but part of me feels like they are gonna fall flat on their faces against the community expectations.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's gonna be interesting when that happens.
Correct. Yeah.
See how they manage, because they have proven to have done things wrongly in the past with big names.
That is true. So yeah, they deliver with Oryx. Apparently Oryx was very good. We'll see if they can deliver with Sawatune, which is the X.
Yeah, but
next big bad.
Nothing like Oryx was never as big as Sawatune. Sawatune has been something that has permeated.
They've been building it for years.
Yeah, that's.
You are right.
It's different from Oryx.
Yeah. All right, my final thoughts. It looks like more Destiny, I agree. Interesting in the revamp, but with Destiny, we will have to wait and see. I've been liking the changes that they've been doing through the seasons. Nothing otherworldly, but a good path. The only thing that concerns me is this new selling dungeon thingy, which anything that touches monetization in that is they've been doing an awful job at it, so I'm expecting nothing but the worst.
I still think they should.
Lucho surprisingly is giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Because they was all pre-recorded what we saw.
Correct.
And sometimes it's very hard to script something and realize how it sounds like.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like they probably have an intention behind how they wrote things for the script.
Yeah.
It may have come giving the wrong impression.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's unfair to give them just the benefit of saying, okay, yeah, that's not what we meant. We were misunderstood. This is what we actually mean.
Yeah. I
think that's a fair opportunity that you should give to everyone.
Okay.
That's all I'm giving them. It's just
The thing is, the record doesn't help them. It's the only thing that I'm gonna say.
The record is not on their side. It's just all. they have the chance in my head, in my mind, of just planning themselves. Because it could be just that I misunderstood.
Yeah, it could be just that we are like, oh, okay, that sounds like you can be like they are not clear enough, so it can mean two things. Like they can be misunderstanding, or they can be shading and trying not to give too many details, right?
And we'll see how that evolves in the next days.
In the next days, so yeah. We'll probably cover it. We will, if we've heard something, we'll probably cover it in the news of next week.
We will see what happens. So we'll keep an eye on.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on things. All right. Yeah, that's it for today's video, my friend. Yeah.
You sure?
Nothing else.
Are you excited?
I'm worried because of the monetization thing, but I do like what I watch of the Witch Queen, and yeah, I do like Destiny, so more Destiny for me is nice.
Okay. Right. At least they got you excited.
Yeah.
So that's it. Please let us know in the comments or any other way, Twitter, contact us. What would you like us to watch next time? More Destiny? Less Destiny?
Oh my god, yeah. Thanks for coming and see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.